Hey, good to have you back. Episode 4, workout form. Again, the 30-minute follow-along workout. Doing it for Feeding America. Again, hit that little button. And if you can make a donation to Feeding America, please do. Let's get after it with a little stationary work. First thing is, we're going to go, when it comes down, we're going to go high-low reps. Donovan will demonstrate, and then we're going to go about 6 to 7 reps, right to left, off the left foot kick. Donovan demonstrate. High-low. Rips. Rip high. Rip low. Rip high. Rip low. Okay. Now we're going to do it in both. So again, we're ripping across the knees, ripping across the forehead, backing that defender off. Let's go. 5 reps. Let's go. Rip left foot pivot. Good. Good. Back that guy up. Step downhill. Rip it up. It seems silly, but you got to get your respect. Okay, good job. Now, the other foot. We're ripping off the pivot. We really want to jab downhill, rip low, rip high. Okay, next set. Other foot. Let's go. Rip. Step downhill. Don't get the ball above your head. Forehead, knee. 2 more steps. Good job. Good job. Rip. Again, nice job. We want to start our shooting segments into it because you're going to play teams that are going to get into your grill. Now we're going to go into a little warm-up. Again, 1 step, same foot, same hand. Let's go right hand, right foot. Down, step. Ball and foot hit at the same time. Okay. Now both guys, you should do it about 5 or 6 times, 2 or 3 sets. Go ahead. Same foot, and ball hit at the same time. Ball and foot hit at the same time. Good. Good job. Now, like I said, seems silly, but your first step, danger advantage. Let's go other hand. Ready? Go ahead. Same foot, pop that ball. Don't worry about messing up. Pop that ball. Quick jab step like a good boxer. Still pop. Good. You said do about 2 or 3 sets of that, and then you would go on. Next thing, let's go close step. You're going to use one. You're going to opposite hand, opposite foot. Similar idea, but opposite hand, opposite foot. Step. Brilliant. Ball and foot hit at the same time. Now doing about 5 or 6, do 2 or 3 sets. Let's go right hand up foot. Ready? Pop. Really jab that foot. Ball and foot hit at the same time. Stay athletic. Keep your hips down, be athletic. Low man wins. Nice job. Let's go with the other hand. Left hand, right foot. Again, low man wins. Go ahead, let's go. Good jab. Good jab. Good. Eyes up. Get those eyes up. See the defense. Good job, good job. Now, we've done this before, but add mixture and variety is always a good spice of life. Let's go right hand, right foot, boys. Side step, working on that side, because we'll be working on a little gliding today. Little gliding. Go ahead, ready? Let's go. Right hand, right foot. Good. Again, you want to do about 5 or 6, do about 3 steps. Nice job. Let's go with the other hand. Left hand, left foot. Ready? Go. Really jab. Do not worry about messing up. Do your best and forget about the rest. Good, good. Good job. Well done. Nice job. Okay? Now, going to get the 2 ball. Just for one. Get another ball, boys, real quick. Hustle. Now, I like 2 ball for one reason. It forces you to balance that muscle memory, that tweaking of the brain where you can't favor one over the other, otherwise you're going to lose it. Don't worry about messing up. Go hard, go hard, go hard. And if you mess up, forget it. Try to do it better the next time. Let's go 2 ball, front step, right foot step. Ready? Let's go. 2 ball, front right step. Jab off, jab off, jab off, jab off. Good. Okay? Little spice fry. Let's go left hand. Same thing. Ready? Go. Jab off. Eyes up, well done, good job. Now, 1 at the top key, 1 in the middle lane, both in a high formation. We're gonna do side to side. We're gonna do rubber band. You get up here, brother, and at the top, you're gonna go 2 steps behind, left, right, front, back. So you're not gonna be the contact here, but you're gonna do kind of an X or a crisscross. So 2 right, 2 left, or 2 back, 2 front. Ready? On my direction. There you go, simultaneously. Let's go, rubber band. Go. go into alternate, piston. Same thing, boys. This time piston. Controlling that ball. Being the master of your own domain. Ready? Go. Good job. Three-cone drill, old school drill. Changing speeds, change the direction. Start with crossovers, go between the legs, go inside out. Start with a little blast inside out, but always have a finish. And if you don't have a hoop, we're just working on trips, working on ball handling. But again, if you got a hoop, add this to the. We're trying to do 3 trips a side. Remember, we're only showing one side for the most part, but you got to sit, pause, and do the other side as well. Let's get after it. Tight. I want tight cones, just like a good Olympic skier. Tight, tight, tight. If you're not rubbing, you're not racing. Tight, tight, tight. Good, better. Always go 3 to 4 trips on your shooting series. If you're just doing ball handling, you might do about 4 or 5 trips or 6 trips and do 2 or 3 sets. Good. Again, as you get better at it, change your finishes, change your speeds, get better at high and low, get a little crafty with it. Between the legs. Be low, be quick, change speeds, but again, get those hips and shoulders, low man win. Next one, inside out, really jabbing that inside foot, throwing that shoulder. Really get the defensive shift, to get them going leaning, and all of a sudden you don't cross over, you're going back. Inside out. 2 or 3 good jabs. Get that defense on their heels. Good. Nothing wrong with it. If you're not challenging yourself, you're not going to get any better. Good. Good feet, good rebound. Blast. Pull that last cone out, boys. Add the step. Next one is blast. We're going blast to that last cone hard after a good Kobe pivot, and then we're going to go between the legs, and we're going to hit that nice little 15-foot pull-up, 14-foot pull-up jumper. Nice and relaxed. Good forward, good move. Pop those feet, don't measure, let it go. Attaboy. Good look. Remember, straight shooter. Okay, good step. Again, you could use barrels, you could use trash barrels, you could just use boxes, whatever you want. Or just have an X there. Whatever works best for you. It's okay. Again, challenge. Change your speeds, push the speed. You can't just go hard. You got to go smart. You got to see the defense before you read the defense. You got to read it and then change your gears as well. Speed mash. Down. Take the middle one. Slightly out. You're retreating, you're changing speeds. I don't want them to go the same speed. I want them to change their speed, especially backing up. And then after they back it up, they can re-attack for a finish layup or hit a nice little 8-footer off the bank. Always start with a good Kobe pivot. Go ahead. Back it up. Again, did a nice job. Don't turn your back on the defense or the rim. Eyes on that rim, change speed. Again, I like to change the speeds. I want you to change speeds, go fast to slow to fast, slow. You name it. Be a master of your game. Good. Good. Tap. Nice little hezzy. Good. One more. Nice and that's okay. Social distancing. You'll hustle and get out. Like I said, if you're not messing up once in a while, you're not challenging yourself. Hey, let's get to the Chris Paul series. Again, looks simple, but we want to get downhill. Again, start with that Kobe pivot, rip high or rip below, step with a closed step or open step. Again, 3 dribbles. It is a crossover between legs, inside out, but then we finish with a little bit of flavor, and that is, of course, beat the press. Attack that pressure. Good. I want him to go hard at the last point. Tap, between the legs, boom, and a little tight. I want you going downhill, tight 45-degree angle. Tap that cone, back it up. Come up through the shoot. Good. Stay that. 3 trips each of each move. Good, excellent. Following the shot, good discipline. Get up. Again, why are we adding this press? Why are we in this press breaker? Conditioning. Next play mentality. Good. Okay, we went between legs. Let's go back to a simple crossover. But keep it low. That's why I don't teach it a lot. Too many guys are slow with it. They don't keep it low and wide. They get it too high and too slow. Crossover, you got to go same hand, same foot. You got to back that up, but you got to keep it low and tight to your body. Tight, low and tight. Low and tight. You're going to go with the crossover, low and tight. Good. Really throw it across. Don't worry about messing up. I'd rather see you mess up a few times. Last triple crossover, last triple. Again, you have to do both sides. So you may have to hit a pause button. It might take 45 minutes. Do what you can, do it well, do it at game speed, and adjust from there. Finish. Again, always finish with a press break. Again, next one, inside out. Got to throw that shoulder. Got to throw that foot. Jab that same foot, same shoulder. Get the defense leaning. Inside out. Jab. Boom. Michael Jordan was so good at it with his right hand, left foot. Really jab your inside foot. Now it's with the dribble hand. Really jab, throw that shoulder. Throw that jab step. Okay, good, hustle back. Follow your shot and jab. Everything in here is to play the next play. Can't pout because you're gonna doubt. And you're gonna make everybody else pout and doubt doing that. So play the next play mentality. Really throw that shoulder, stay low, stay athletic. Again, shooting, balance, flow, follow through. Good set. Hustle back. Gotta finish, gotta beat the press. We score, we don't put our head down. We gotta go. Nice work. Hey, little charge and retreat, but this time we add a little bit to the action. Now you can finish any which way you want. A stacked in, reverse layup, a floater, a step back, but the big thing is really create space, take attack pressure, retreat, and then re-attack. Here we got charge and retreat and finish at the rim. Rip high, rip low, do that little pole pivot, tap, good head spin, real simple jump shot, excellent. Step right in. Now again, we want to change speeds too. We want to change speeds, but again, it first starts with a good Kobe pivot. That's why we started with rip pivots first. Build into it, build it into your game. Continue. Rip high, rip low, attack downhill. Get that defensive back up. If you can't get them off you, then find another way. No stop and finish. Rip high, rip low. And again, when you step, you jab step downhill. You don't step sideways, otherwise the defense will get into you. Last trick. Good. Excellent. Charge downhill, a little forward. And again, don't worry about making or missing. Work on your footwork, work on your change of speeds. Get better at that. How many sets should we be doing? We should be doing about 3 or 4 sets of each side, about 3 or 4 different shots on each side, then go to another set. Tougher drill, a lot of conditioning, but a game speed action. We had another guy to partner up when we get over this COVID-19 stuff. We'll have a drive and kick series. But again, this is charge and retreat, but eventually finish with a shot. Again, you want to attack downhill, you want to treat, and then also you want to create space. And at the end, change speeds. You're going to attack 3 different times. You're always going to open up. You're going to finish with the right hand. We're going to keep it on the right side. Remember, though, you got to do it on the left side. Back down the eyes are always on the rim. Change the speeds. Eyes up. And then it's up to him how he wants to do it. And again, you want to take the shots that are game shots. Well done. Good space. Good time. Good. Eyes on the rim. Good. That ball a little higher. We're going to go about 3 or 4 trips, and then we would do the other side. Eyes on the rim, eyes on the rim. Good little forward, jump. Eyes up. Don't worry about messing up. Eyes up, strong hands, quick feet. Eyes up, strong hands, quick feet. So key when you back it up that you square up, you get downhill. You get downhill, but you get your feet squared up so you can read the defender. Change that speed. Again, in our charge and retreat, let's do a diamond attack. A diamond attack, you'll see what we incorporate the Kobe, we incorporate changing speeds, retreating, but also finishing, and then we add a little flavor. We beat the press. Nice Kobe, get it out of trouble, stay tight on the toes, attack, and you can finish however you want. When you turn that corner, you gotta have a little NASCAR, you gotta speed up. Again, Now he's attacking the press. He's getting a retreat on the press. Then he's going. Next guy up. Again, we add that for a little conditioning, but also another rep of retreat. Tap. So you tight, eyes up, eyes on that rim. Always eyes, lose eyes on the rim. Again, attack that press. Always keep your dribble live, eyes up. Well done by the goal. Next one. Attack. Again, you want to, that Kobe pivot is so vital against pressure. Step downhill, 45. Good, good, attack that pressure. Good, 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 downhill, get around that corner. Again, we want to beat the press. We want to get the ball out quick and beat the press before it's set up. Good, good, keep going. Excellent, that's okay, good, good. High, good, good job, stay tight. Always stay tight, get in, get out quick, and re-attack. Put the pressure on them. Make them handle you, not you handle them. Attack high. Really step downhill. Good. Stay low. Keep those hips down. Good. You want to stay more than a 45 as you retreat on this one. Good. Attack. Now stay tight as you go. Even at a 45. Good, good. Attack downhill. Get up there. Well done, stay tight. Good slide, good power slide. Again, we want to re-attack, don't let the defense set up. Good, get down here. Little triangle slide action. We're attacking, we're sliding, and then we're either countering back to the rim. Again, the slide is good. We get the defense rising up, and then we sit down, either go inside out to the outside, or we counter back between new legs. Great change of speed. Great change of body posture, and makes you go lateral and not just backwards in a retreat drill. Tap, slide, slide, down, good. You want to stay parallel to those cones as much as possible. Stay tight to those cones. Good. Again, have a little swagger, have a little drip, have a little ballroom music going good. Tap, little drip. Good, excellent, good. Nothing wrong with those. Challenge yourself, but the idea is keep your hips down, and then when you keep your hips down, you're more athletic. You stand up to get the defense to rise up. You sit down to attack the defense. You should mess up once in a while. Hustle back. Boom, tap. Get downhill, one more dribble. Take two dribbles down, and slide two dribbles. Hard. Gotta go hard, gotta go hard, gotta go hard. Don't worry about messing up. Do your best to get down the rest. Good. Good finish. One more trip. Now you go inside out to the outside, but you got to clear that third cone. You got to get the defense to shift. Good. And attack. Good. It's inside out. Again, change your body angles. Not just up and down, but left and right. Change your body posture. Good. Reset. Keep those hips down. That'll allow you more body control, more leverage with the ball. Good. Nice rip. Well done. Let's do it now. Continue. Let's continue with finishing at the rim. Simple little finishes. Regular layup, reverse layup, vicious pivot, hips across, a Stockton, a step back. Again, these are great moves to work on any day, but especially on a windy day or a day the weather's not that great, so you can shoot inside out, inside or closer to the rim so you're not getting the ball blown away. But again, get good trips. Go hard. Go game speed. Don't worry about messing up. Work on that footwork. Work on those handles. First one, we're going to do 3 trips each, regular layups, but we start with a Kobe pivot, high and low. Good. Get down here. Next step. Clear as clear. High. Good low. Seems very basic, but think about how many times we miss layups in a game at any level. Again, reminder, in all these videos, you got to do both sides. Sometimes we just show one side. So that 30-minute workout might be a 45-minute workout, but you adjust it to what you need. Good. Again, what are we emphasizing? Hard Kobe pivot. Get in the habit of backing that guy up. Too many guys put the ball over their head or put it in the side. You got to be a player when you catch it. When I was recruiting for Coach Ryan, first thing he said to me, what do they do when they catch it? You got to be in position to score when you catch it. You got to be out in position to attack pressure. Again, we're into our Stockton. If you don't know what a Stockton is, it's inside foot. Again, if you watch it, it's inside hand, outside foot. It's just to get that body away from the bigger defender. Again, inside hand, outside foot. It's different than the regular layup. Again, going up against, getting it up a little quicker when the bigger defender thinks he's going to time it and block. Same thing. Again, establishing that Kobe pivot and attack. Now we're going to go to a 2-foot jump stop, vicious pivot. You land on 2, stay off your heels. Land light, finish light. It says land like a cat. Land like a cat. Land light, get up quick. Little plyometric. Good. And keep that ball chinning up. Do not bring it down so anybody can get it. It seems real simple in doing this, but you're going to get 20, 35 shots easy in a short period of time on a bad weather day or a good weather day. Good. And again, remember, we're only doing it one side. You've got to stop the action, hit pause, do both sides. Again, hips across eliminates one step. It's a little quicker move. You got to have a little more open lane to do this. You're throwing that shoulder and you're throwing that hip. Watch the shoulder. Left foot, left shoulder. Boom. Good job. You want to really throw that outside hip and outside shoulder. And cover some ground. And cover some ground. You want to get downhill, 45. Don't go just sideways. Go downhill. Put pressure on the defense. Again, getting into that attack series, but let's make it simple. Simple little ball toss, jump shot, miss it, got to follow it, put it off the board, and then attack the press again. Sounds like it's a simple thing, but we add a little conditioner. We also add a little game speed. Again, simple ball toss, 15-footer, work on that form, have good balance, have good flow, and again, have good follow-through. If you miss, you got to go get your own shot. You got to touch the wall and attack the pressure. Beat the pressure. Attack. Next guy goes up. Again, you'd be doing about 3 at each cone. 3 at each cone. Go one way, and after you've done about 12 trips, then you come 12 trips the other way. Okay, working on catch and shoot, and then continuing to play. Make or miss, play the next play move back. And then get into the possession, attack the press. Either use the Butch Lee retreat drill or just a simple between the legs, but we want to attack pressure before it attacks us. Go ahead. Let's go. Let it rip. Attack. Good. Off the board, move on. Put it in. Again, we want to learn how to follow our shot as best, but just have that instinct, that nose to the rim. Good feet. All that shot. Let's go. When you're doing a 30-minute workout, a 45-minute workout, it's a workout. It's not a walkthrough. Do your work. So many people worry about the shot when they catch it. Be shot ready. Get your hands and feet ready before you catch it. Do your work. Be there before you get there. It's like somebody said, Kevin Eastman would say, be there before you get there. Have your work done so you can just shoot it. sometimes we gotta, most times, usually one counter moves are good enough, especially between a 3rd and 10th grade level. But as you go up against better players, you might need 2. Hey, these guys are doing a great job, but they're doing it for one reason. They're doing it to help other people. So first of all, first click, hit that Feeding America, make that contribution again. 2, hit that subscriber button. That'd be nice. And then hit that notification button on your YouTube channel. Again, allincoachn will get you to all the episodes. We just did workout number 4. How you doing? Now, one thing about workouts, you should do each workout 2 or 3 times before you go to the next. Again, get a little feel, get a little confidence, and then add a little variety. And again, thank you, and again, have a little passion, but have a little purpose. Then persevere, and most of all, just like everybody's trying to do today, as well as out there in the real world, pay it forward. We'll see you in the next episode.